Hello. I just wanted to show y'all the two rooms that I made for one of the shell challenges from Spring Sims. I'll put the hashtag in the video. But anyway, so the challenge was to make a nursery. So I'm so lately focused on multiple babies, but I was like, maybe this person thought ahead and they were like, I'm just gonna have one and be done. So that's why this one is called um, Center Center of Life, or am I gonna call it that? Let's say I'm gonna call it that. Center of Life. And you know what? Let me open this. Blah blah blah. Yeah, Center of Life Nursery. And then the other room I made is called Red, White, and Play. So there's that. Anyway, let's get into this room. So the door to the room, I guess we'll start there. The door. So I really just wanted to put, fill up the wall. Baby. Anyway, I really just wanted to fill up the wall. So I added some paintings, the first book, a little shelf with toys and a tablet, and a little bit of clutter. I'm not really a fan of clutter. I try not to keep too much clutter around, so it's hard for me to add it in, but I know that people like it, so. I also added the tragic clown painting just because we hope the baby won't be scared of clowns, but we'll know where that fear started if they are. Of course, you have the changing table. Unless you have growing together, you won't be able to have the little diaper pail, which I still think is ridiculous. But this wall, I also added pictures, stuff for the kiddos to look at. You can add your own pictures to it, of course. I just added these two as the heads of the family, like maybe their ancestors 2, 3, 4, 5, or however far back you want to think. And I really like this owl. I really like this tree. And then, of course, I added little bunnies because why not? It's a kid's room. These are the little handprints. You can get those from Debug. I got the alien birth certificate just because I thought it was funny. Over here is just some plants. Toy can be played with. I really wanted to add this llama. I don't think they can play with it. I think it's just environment. It doesn't have any skills attached to it. It's just decoration. And then of course games and little kitty stuff. This I didn't mean to keep, but it's stuck there. So hopefully you can move it in your game. But in this current thing that I'm in, it's stuck there. So added a window because I don't know where they're gonna put it in their house, but they might want a window. And this is the window that I thought of. There's also this little dollhouse. I felt like it more or less went with the color scheme that I was going for. Just imagine that those are more orange than red, I guess. These are the little sheep chairs. I changed the size for these two, of course. They might still be able to sit in them. I don't know. But I like to look at them. Rocking chairs should definitely be functional. They should be able to sit in this chair as well. There's random stuff up here. There's death flowers. Why? I don't know. There's Yoda because I'm watching The Mandalorian. Oh, not Yoda. Grogu. So, because I'm watching The Mandalorian. Just some random items up here. There's an urn and a voodoo doll, again, because why? Then I added this mural. I did some sizing of the different clouds just to add something in this area because it was empty. And then of course a little play pad. There's more toys on the floor. And this cardboard spaceship is just like another decorative thing. And then of course you can't have the center without having your baby in the middle. So I got one of the convertible cribs. And I didn't mean to add the baby in there. I didn't mean to add it in there, but I clicked on one of the bassinets by mistake and that's where it ended up. You can see it's like floating and I just left it there. So that's where it lives now. That's its base. Then over here, I made like an outdoor area. It can technically become an indoor room where you're like, have it like in the living room or whatever. But I made it to be outdoors. And then this changing table should be functional. And I already talked about the llama. There's random toys on the play mat that I sized up. There's this little activity mat is here as well. Then I added the little devil dinosaur. And this is like a debug dinosaur. And it's not sized up, it's just that big. There's a toy chest. There's a potty out here. These cars are just decorative, a sleeping bag. And I just added the balloons just because. And today is a transgender visibility day. So that's why there's a trans flag there. And if you're offended by that, you've come to the wrong place. And then I also added one of the travel cribs. So the babies, well, the infants can sleep out here. Infants. And then a changing table, which will be functional. I had a sim use it, so it should be functional in your game as well. But again, if you don't have growing together, and you know what? I don't know if the changing table is only in growing together. It shouldn't be, because there's a rec center. But anyway, it should be fine. But you definitely don't have the diaper pail, so what can you do? But anyway, that's the outdoors part. That is the inside of the nursery. And that's it. He made the shell really easy for us, so that was nice. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up and feed my child.